Well, you guys have been waiting for this. The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is finally here, which means it's time for a smartphone camera comparison, and we're going to start things off with the iPhone 17 Pro. Let's take a look. Well, let's start things off with some video capture on both of these devices with the ultra wide, which honestly you really can't tell that much of a difference between these two when looking at these side by side. But moving into that main sensor, this is usually where both of these devices perform incredibly well here. The iPhone does look to be a little bit more yellowish in the tone here versus the blue that we get on the Samsung, but this is par for the course because that's usually how these two skew. But since the Samsung does have two telephoto cameras, we have a 3x telephoto here versus a 2x digital crop on the iPhone. But then of course, if you do want to zoom in all the way, we go to 4x on the iPhone and 5x on the Samsung, which bumps in just a little bit closer, giving you a lot more detail when you're further away. And then we have video capture from the selfie cameras on these two devices. And even though Samsung is claiming that they do have a wider field of view this time around, the iPhone, as you can see, is still just a little bit wider, which honestly I prefer. If you're recording video of yourself and you have somebody else that you want to get in the shot, this is always the best one to go with, especially if you want to frame yourself with the background as well, so that people can see where you are as opposed to just looking straight into your face. But of course, if you do want to capture wider video, you can always use the ultra wide camera on the back of the phone. And this is just to give you a comparison to what the video quality is between that selfie camera and the ultra wide on the back. But I'm going to switch over to that main sensor as well. That's always going to be the best one for overall video quality. So let's take a look at that one. And here you go, the ultra wide to that main sensor. As you can see, there's a shallower depth of field here, but also with this high dynamic range situation that I'm in right now with direct sunlight, with a blue sky, being able to use that main sensor is always going to be the best option when recording video. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below. I can't see these because I'm staring at the back of the phone, but let me know which one you think is doing a better job in this situation. Now, if you've watched any of my other smartphone camera comparison videos here that I capture in Little Italy, you know that this is my favorite place to go here. This little alley that goes from the street, little tunnel area, just to give you guys an idea of what the dynamic range is capable of on these two devices. I've got the blue sky above me here, which seems to be a little bit blown out on the Samsung as opposed to what you can see with the iPhone, the blue actually coming through. But I'm going to switch things over to the rear cameras again, just to show you the difference with the dynamic range between the selfie camera and the one on the back of the phone. Now that I've switched over to that main sensor on the back of the phone, I'm going to do that same transition with the blue sky above me and then the dark shadows here in the alleyway. Honestly, usually the iPhone does do a pretty good job, but Samsung is really, really good this year. Much better dynamic range than what we saw last year, just because of the lens that they're using and also the image processing with that new imaging pipeline. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, so now it's time for some low light photo and video captures with these two devices to see how they perform when lighting conditions aren't really ideal. Starting off here with the selfie camera. Again, I do like that you have the wider field of view on the iPhone as opposed to the Galaxy S26 Ultra, but it seems like they're performing about the same between these two devices. Let me know what you think in the comments below, if the Galaxy is keeping up with the iPhone or if Apple still has the advantage here. And for video capture from the rear cameras, starting off with the ultra wide camera, same as what you got on last year's S25 Ultra, but that main sensor has a new lens to go along with it with better aperture, letting in about 47% more light is what Samsung is saying. It does look pretty similar between that and the iPhone right here, but we're going to bump things into the telephoto, which is the same as the S25 Ultra, 2x digital crop on the iPhone because there's only one telephoto camera there, but then 5x on the Samsung and 4x telephoto on the iPhone for this last one. Now, both of these phones do a good job for capturing videos with the selfie cameras, but if you want the best video possible in low light conditions, honestly, using the rear cameras is always going to be the best option. So let me show you what the difference is between the selfie cameras and the cameras on the back of the phones. Now, first up, we have the ultra wide camera, and this one's not going to be the best option, but of course the easiest one to frame yourself when you're looking at the back of the phone, as opposed to being able to see yourself with that selfie camera. But if you want the best video possible, using that main sensor is always going to be the best bet. So let me show you that one. And here we go, the main camera on the back of the Galaxy S26 Ultra and the iPhone 17 Pro. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below and which device you think does a better job in this situation. Going to do it for this camera comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra and the iPhone 17 Pro. Let me know what you think of the results in the comments below and which device you think came out on top. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.